Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jim Bob, and welcome to something very new to my channel. Today it's it's a vlog, and today we're basically reviewing, I guess, the highlights of the FA Cup second round where Cambridge played Mansfield. So I'm going to start off really in the beginning from the lineup. The lineup didn't surprise me too much, because I can't remember it. So I've got my phone here to tell me what was going on. So we had Dunn, Tate, Coulson, Nelson, Taylor in defence. That didn't worry me at all. We had our new signing from Crystal Palace, Sully Kai. I'm not gonna lie, when I watched him yesterday, it was the first time I heard about him playing in Wimbledon, and people were saying he was great then. But when I watched him yesterday, he pretty much took every corner. He took over some of the free kicks we had. He played anywhere and everywhere, literally. He was meant to be, I think he was meant to be right mid or something like that, but he literally played anywhere he could. He is an absolute beast. And we had Tom Champion, Liam Hughes and Luke Chadwick as well. Obviously my man Chadders is the best. And then we had Appiah and Ryan Bird up front. Okay, so we saw that what is it, how would you say, we saw that partnership together in the last match in Wimbledon. Now, I don't rate Ryan Bird as much as I probably should. I know I'm probably going to get slated for that, but I don't rate him as much as I probably could, because I've never, in all the matches I've watched, I've never seen him score. So I've probably not been watching any of the matches you guys have. So, but all credit to him, he almost scored a fantastic goal in the first half, literally on the 45th minute plus whatever extra time was. So what we'll do now, we'll talk about the bench. We had Ryan Donaldson coming back from an injury. I have no idea what the injury was, because I'm not that great. They had Norris substitute goalie, Simpson Blair. I can't pronounce that name, but it's our new one from Cornford Rovers. I don't know their last. I don't know. Leave me alone. We had Taylor and Naylor on the bench. That's so sick. Blair, I've not seen play, and he came on for Kai. Probably a bit too early, because he came on in the 53rd minute, and for me that felt a bit early for him, because I mean, Kai's a young guy, but he was playing the best. He was in the first half. He carried us quite well. Him and Appiah were linking up fantastic. Moving on, right? We'll move on now to in the match, because I took some notes via the sport apps. So we kick off at 3. Kickoff was at 3 o'clock. We move on to the 3rd minute, and well, you're gonna see what happens now, aren't you?
Taylor in a bit of space, edge of the area, left hand side, deep cross towards that far side, the free header, and Mansfield in front. It was Bingham inside 3 minutes, free header at the far post, lovely cross from Taylor.
But yes, we did concede in the 3rd minute, which really did dampen our spirit. We didn't stop singing or anything, nothing like that. You can't stop us singing. But it did. Well, everybody did feel a bit depressed at that point, because not only could we not see it very well because of where we're standing, because we had the sun in our eyes, but yeah, it weren't the greatest goal I've ever seen. That came back in our favour about 7 minutes later, when my man Luke Chadwick scored the equaliser. Check it out.
It's been given away by Mansfield to Champion, looking to slide it through to left to Chadwick. Chadwick in on goal, United level! Given away by Mansfield to Tom Champion. An inch perfect measured pass to Luke Chadwick, one-on-one with the keeper. He doesn't miss them.
Something that made me smile a few times was when it came, talking about corners again, when it came to corners, Pie was being marked literally on the goal line. I don't know who was marking him, and Pie was literally running circles around the goalie, and he was running circles around the goalie and getting pulled on his shirt. So I was, oh my god, I was laughing my head off at that point, because it was literally putting them off. But the only problem was Pie wasn't getting in the right spot. He needed to score. So I wish I had a clip of that. I really did wish I had a clip of that, because I was pissing myself laughing. So moving on into literally 1 minute into the extra time of the first half, we had a fantastic, Luke Chadwick, Kwesi Appiah had like the best link up of the whole day. I'm not gonna lie, and I had my mate on my side. He was going, Luke Chadwick's only like a 20-minute player. He's not the greatest. He's not the best. I was like, you watch. He's already scored for us once. He's gonna link up and do it again. So we moved on to literally in the extra time. Luke Chadwick had a good through ball to Kwesi Appiah, and it was literally the tightest angle, and literally it was like a 180 shot. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but Appiah literally swung himself around 180 and took the shot, and it was like, say the goal was here, Appiah was like on this angle. Shame you can't see me right now. He was like here, and he had to literally swing all the way around and try and knock it in. He shot across the face of goal, and then Ryan Bird took the best slide, almost getting onto the end of it and putting it in, which, on my opinion, he couldn't do it because of how fast the ball was going. But if he did do that, that would have blown my mind. It would have definitely probably been the goal of the day, the third goal of the match. And obviously, it's people are saying it's controversial. I didn't see this one. I had no idea. I didn't see it. I thought somebody from Mansfield scored, but it turns out on the 81st minute, Tom Champion scored a header in his own goal. My head was rushing around a million miles a minute at that point. I was watching over on the left hand side, then it was the right hand side, then it was in the middle, and then I just sort of forgot what was going on. Yeah, so Tom Champion scored. Take a look at this.
Clips it up deep into the area now, and the right far post, and it's gone in at that far post, it's headed home, and who'll run away claiming it? Well, I think it may have gone straight in.
I've got a feeling it did.
So we're going to move on now to the 90th minute of the match, and Kwesi Appiah had another shot from a corner, and it was saved really well by the Mansfield keeper. And literally, we had about 5 minutes of extra time, and literally after Mansfield got that second goal, they went into overdrive defensive mode. You can't sugarcoat it. They just went all out defensive, and it was not great for us. A lot of us could see it happening, but we could also see the equaliser coming. And then it came to the the 91st minute of extra time, when Mansfield was shown a yellow card, and that brought us, I think it was a corner Appiah scored from, but if I'm wrong, don't hate me. So it came to it was the 92nd minute in the match, and all of us were standing with our heads in our hands like this, just waiting for the whistle to go. I had gloves on and everything. I had my scarf around me, which is here. My best friend of the whole day, that was. It kept me so warm. I was standing there like that, just praying that we scored. I'd never been so, never wanted a goal as much as I did yesterday. I was literally at one point, I know it could be stupid, but I was that passionate about the match yesterday, I almost started crying. That's how much passion I had running through me yesterday. And then on the 92nd minute, it was in the 92nd minute, we had Appiah score our equaliser.
queuing up, but it's one back to Apaya. Levels it for United in the second minute of stoppage time. 2-2, 91st minute, drama at the Abbey.
He linked up with Richard Tate, through ball to Richard Tate, Apaya, bottom left corner. As I said, it might not have been a corner, and I don't think it was. Just reading my notes, my highlight notes. Yeah, it doesn't look like it was a corner. But in the 93rd minute, another thing I didn't see is Apaya got booked on the 93rd minute. I didn't see that at all, and it really surprised me that. Yeah, I didn't see it, and yeah, I have to move on from that. In the end, the match went down to 97 minutes, which after Apaya scored, we were just praying the match ended. Everybody was praying the match ended. The crowd erupted in cheers and cheers, applause, everything. Flags were flying, people were chucking scarves in the air. That was brilliant. Now, after the match, after we were all walking out, I walked to that match, which I didn't mind. But the worst part was the trip home, because I had to walk with the Mansfield fans. I literally had to leave where we were. I had to walk through if nobody's been to one, I had to walk through a park with about, what was it? Let's see what the attendance was. I've got it here. 3,890. I think they said 300, and that was Mansfield fans. So I had to walk with about 300, probably 50 Mansfield fans to their coaches. And of course, I've had my scarf wrapped around me. I had my yellow and black and yellow shirt on, and I was like, yeah. And then I just before I put my headphones in, I had Mansfield fans walking past me, going, "You lot were lucky that you could. Yeah. You lot were lucky that you got a second goal." I was just like, I literally just put fuck off. I literally just said fuck off and put my headphones in and just carried on walking. So yeah. Match lasting 97 minutes. We've got a replay now in Mansfield. I think it's not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday the 16th. I'm not sure, because it's not been announced yet. But I've been rambling on for enough now. Hopefully, guys, you've enjoyed this sort of new thing. I will be doing it again, I hope, because I've enjoyed talking to the camera. Surprisingly, I've been just watching myself talk for the last 20 minutes, really stupidly. But I will put the highlight clips from this in this video, because I'm going to edit it now. And I will see you on probably next Sunday with the highlights from the Shrewsbury match. So guys, take care, and I will see you next Sunday. Actually, or I might see you during the week, depending on if I can get a career mode video recorded on FIFA. So, hope you enjoyed it. Peace.